Hey now, hey now, hey now. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and if I sound a little defeated, that's because it's January, it's 2016, and it has not failed in delivering some bad movies to start off the year. 2 days in a row, I went and saw some bad movies. This time, it's Ride Along 2. Which I admit, I went into this not expecting to love it, not expecting to even like it. The trailer didn't look all that great. The first movie might not have been as bad as I thought, but I still wasn't expecting much here. The plot is you see Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Once again, of course, Ice Cube has this case where he has to go to Miami, and Kevin Hart desperately wants to go with him because he wants to be a detective, so he wants to prove to everybody that he can do it. And Ice Cube doesn't want him to do it, but his sister, who is also Kevin Hart's fiance, begs him to bring him along, so he does. And that's the movie. You have the buddy cop formula of the two of them. They don't get along. They're not alike. Complete opposites. Yeah. So basically, it's the first movie all over again. Now, what I thought of this movie was lame, lame, lame. Now, did I come out of it angry, pissed off, filled with rage, and ready to just rant and rave and say fuck 100 times? Not that level of anger. I was just bored. I was disinterested for a lot of this. It was some of the either most obvious jokes or some jokes that just did not work at all. Kevin Hart, he puts a lot of energy into it, I can say that, but it's to the point where it's annoyance more than anything else. He annoys the fuck out of me. He does some of the dumbest, biggest mistakes. There's no fucking way he would be a cop or even a security guard, never mind a detective. This is lunacy for me to go along with this plot. Almost as ludicrous as the idea of him getting the smoking hot chick who is supposed to be Ice Cube's sister, and he's gonna marry her, and she's smoking hot, dude. Maybe Kevin Hart in real life, because of his money and fame, he could get her. But in this movie, his character, how clumsy he is, how goofy he is, how in the scene where she dresses up in a hot police outfit to try to spice things up, and his reaction to it just makes me go like, why is she with this guy? Why? Why? What is she getting out of it? Seriously, what is she getting out of this relationship? But let's talk about, speaking of love interest, Olivia Munn is in this movie as Maya Cruz, and she's another cop that they meet in Miami, and I like Olivia Munn. She's a good actress, and she's smoking hot, so she has all of that going for her. In this movie, there's a side plot of Kevin Hart almost desperately trying to hook her and Ice Cube up, because he needs a +1 for the wedding. And these two have 0.0 chemistry. It's so awkward in the scenes where they're like supposed to be looking at each other, and you could tell, especially on her face, she's like, I have to pretend like I like this guy, or I'm flirting, or I'm interested, but I'm not. So awkward. Yeah, a lot of those moments happen, and I couldn't buy it. I couldn't buy it. It's not because like, oh, I can't buy her dating a black guy. I don't know. It's just she couldn't fake it. One of the few times where a woman couldn't fake it. Imagine that. Also in this movie, you have Ken Jeong, who plays AJ. He's a computer hacker who he's privy of this drug lord type guy. He has information on him. He stole money from him, so now he's about to get killed. So Ice Cube and Kevin Hart have to protect him. You would think a movie with Kevin Hart and Ken Jeong would piss the fuck out of me. But surprisingly, Ken Jeong was just kind of there. He was a regular guy. He might have had like one or two annoying moments, but he wasn't nearly as over the top or as annoying with his fake Chinese accent that he likes to do because he thinks that's funny, like in the Hangover movies. I'm glad he didn't go that far, because this would have seriously gotten a fuck you if that character was in this movie. Now, Kevin Hart, like I said, He was annoying. A lot of jokes where he's just throwing stuff out there and nothing's really working. But I have to admit, there was 2 moments in this movie that made me laugh. And obviously he was involved in some way with it. 2 laughs in an hour and a half. And that was it. Maybe 1 or 2 chuckles also, but come on. These comedy movies need to try harder, right? I should be laughing all the way through. I'm not saying every single joke has to make me laugh, but goddamn, when you throw 30 jokes at me and only 2 make me laugh, what does that say? Really, what does that say? All in all, what more can I say about this movie? My rating is some old bullshit. I was almost going to be nice and say rental, but I remember I gave the first movie a rental. And this, for damn sure, isn't as good or funny as the first movie was. And I didn't even love the first movie. I'm just saying quality-wise, this is lower than the first one. So this deserves some old bullshit. Look, I can respect the fact that this is 2 black actors who are out there and they're probably trying to make this more mainstream, make a lot of money like the first movie did. I get it. I'm all for them for that. But just like with Tyler Perry, I will not overly support something that I think is bad. I won't do it. I just won't do it. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw Ride Along 2. Am I being too harsh? Did you like it or not? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!